themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now it's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Wilson's throw here caught by Mims. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. The Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. In motion left is Higgins. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Marr on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. (17-3) the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Burrow will throw. Being chased out left. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
He'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Burrow going for it on 4th.
That is caught.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively...
For the defense, they can't get the stop here. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Mixon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
One, ready? Gotta go.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score.
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now...
There he goes, right side.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed, and then we got to see it unfold in real time.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here's Wilson to throw.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. from the 21. Here's second down and 7. They go with a former Bengal facing his old mates. It's Samaje Perine. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengal 16. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Trying for it with Perine. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Marr able to put this one through, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
In motion left is Higgins. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here we go.
Watch tight end.
And Chase will go in motion left.
11.
Launch 49.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
On second down, here's Burrow. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Mighty. 11, mighty.
49's the mic. Watch 49. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Now Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
12.
49's the mic. Watch 49. 3 buzz.
Now Burrow on first down. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. 49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. 6 man. Check cross. Check cross. Check cross.
To throw, Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Here's second down.
Big 13. Big 13. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Cut.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Burrow. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41.